Well, fellas, Roblox is getting sued again. In this video, I want to go over the merits of the lawsuit that was filed, talk about it, and really give my personal opinion about it. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will drink Dasani water. And we all know that Dasani is literally the worst water to ever exist. Don't do this to me. I discovered this from an account known as Robloxia News RBX, stating, "Breaking news. Developing headlines as Roblox is now being sued for not disclosing someone's process for deleting biometric data." So I'm assuming 90% of people watching this video has no idea what the heck that means. Let's go ahead and figure it out. So let's go ahead and begin on the very first page of this lawsuit, which shows exactly what's happening from the get-go. This is a class action legal complaint filed by a couple of kids' parents versus Roblox Corporation and Verif Inc. A class action lawsuit is not for the benefit of one person. It's actually made for the purpose of benefiting everybody that was affected by this. Roblox Corporation is self-explanatory. I feel like most people watching this video know what Roblox is. You know, it happens to be pretty popular. And then the next defendant named in the lawsuit is Verif, which happens to be Roblox's verification system for verifying people's ages for voice chat. Now, the reason as to why they're trying to make this complaint is because they are saying that Roblox Corporation and Verif, the defendants, collectively are violating Illinois Biometric Information Privacy Acts, and to obtain redress for all persons injured by defendants' conduct, Roblox and Verif. The people involved allege the following based on personal knowledge as to their own acts and experiences. Now, there is a lot that is being said here in this lawsuit. Most of it is just general introductions and how they actually work with Roblox, Verif, and Roblox. This whole lawsuit is based off of a specific law known as the Biometric Information Privacy Act. So that means if Roblox wants to take people's biometric information, i.e. face verification and so forth, they have to do the following. The BIPA requires companies doing business in Illinois to comply with a certain number of requirements pertaining to collection and storage of this type of information. It requires obtain consent from individuals if the company intends to collect or disclose it, destroy all of these in a timely manner, and securely store the identifiers. Now, this lawsuit is based out of Illinois, so it's based off of their privacy laws. Every other state works very different and fluctuates with privacy laws, but going further, they say defendants, Roblox and Verif, failed to obtain written consent required by this law to collect this information. In addition, at the time, Roblox and Verif collected and came into possession of plaintiffs' facial biometrics, and defendant Roblox failed to make publicly available any written policy as to its retention and deletion practices regarding the biometrics in its possession. Finally, this lawsuit alleges that Verif, the company that works behind Roblox's verification services, unlawfully profited from this as, on information and belief, Roblox contracted Verif to provide this technology at either a flat cost or per user basis, and this caused profit off of other people's information. Keep in mind, this is all alleged, has not been proven in a court of law, and it is currently an ongoing class action lawsuit to my knowledge. The only updates I'm seeing regarding this lawsuit was on December 16th, 2021, which was a notice of removal from circuit court, which, if you have no idea what this means, it means that they are trying to transfer the civil action from a state court to a federal court. The whole emphasis of this lawsuit is that Roblox does not have any clarification in regards to how Verif's data is handled, deleted, or otherwise used. However, upon doing a little bit of digging and research, I did find a page on Roblox's support tab, which was updated on December 13th, 2021, where Roblox did clarify on this exact webpage that Roblox does not receive a copy of or have access to your biometric data. Their service provider, Verif, deletes it within 90 days after collection unless required by law. What happens to it after the end of your retention period? The service provider, Verif, permanently erases all data from the end of the retention period, and it cannot be recovered or reconstructed. This webpage on Roblox's support tab under legal documents, which is also titled Roblox Biometric Privacy Notice, helps Roblox a lot in terms of this lawsuit, although yet again, it is a very, very recent page added to Roblox support. This lawsuit was filed on around the 12th of November 2021. This page came from December 2021, so I can only make this brash assumption, and again, I'm just guesstimating that this page probably popped up from this lawsuit happening. Do I think this lawsuit is really gonna go anywhere? It really depends, you know? This is based off of Illinois law, but they're trying to push it to federal court, specifically because they feel like this law has been breached very heavily within that state. So now, with the clarification being said here, though, from Roblox's support tab, they do two of the things that this law requires, which is destroy these in a timely manner and securely store them. The only one that's not being done in this provision, at least to my knowledge from this, is to obtain consent from individuals if the company intends to collect or disclose their personal information identifiers. There are a lot of privacy laws in regards to collecting people's personal information, and it becomes a very slippery slope really fast, especially for something like this too, because again, this is just one state's privacy laws, you know? This is going off of Illinois provisions. I don't know how one would really add like a consent thing here, like maybe before one begins the process to do verification of their identity, they like just sign a form or something, like online digitally, being like, I consent to have my information stored for 90 days and then being deleted. I don't know if that was something that was in there originally, because again, I haven't used Roblox voice chat enough. I'm going off of support pages, but from what I'm looking at in this lawsuit, there seems to be a lot of wiggle room in favor for Roblox here, because they did add the support clarifying how they retain this data and how Verif retains this data as well. And I don't know. It really could be a very interesting thing to see how it pans out in a court of law. Do I think it's going to go to a trial? I'm not necessarily sure. It's such a specific and weird legal case because it requires one state's privacy laws here that's been breached to make this whole class action lawsuit regarding privacy retention policies and whatnot. The lawsuit claims 5 distinct activities that may subject private entities to liability, meaning processing this data without a proper privacy policy publicly available. At the time of this lawsuit being filed, this policy was not exactly public, or at least to my knowledge, and seems to have come from December of 2021. Collecting, capturing this without any valid consent, selling, leasing, trading, or profiting from it, disclosing or disseminating biometric data, and failing to secure it in a reasonable standard of care. I think it's an important lawsuit. I think Roblox really needs to be careful with how they handle people's personal information, especially, like, I wanted this clarification from the get-go. I don't really think this was on Roblox's support tab. If this was immediately shown when voice chat was enabled on Roblox, I would have been much easier going with this whole thing, because I had no idea what this company was, Verif. I had no idea what they were going to do with my data, but now that I have a broader understanding of it, I'm not as worried. But regarding the final opinion on the lawsuit itself, I just think it's important that Roblox takes people's personal information seriously, and I don't think it's a bad idea that this question in terms of this lawsuit was brought up in a court of law. Realistically speaking, I don't know if it's going to go anywhere. I can't really say that. I'm just giving a personal opinion from an outsider perspective of researching this lawsuit for a little bit. So take what you want with that information and do what you want with it. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and make sure to please subscribe if you're new from Roblox content from me as always. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and guys, gals, ladies, and gentlemen, or whatever, I'll hopefully catch you all in my next Roblox videos soon. Until later, I'm Kaneko Kitten. Stay real. Peace.